Hello, and thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. Thanks again for listening in. The Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show is featured on Building Fortunes Radio with co-host Peter Mingils and today's distinguished host for the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show. We are here, broadcasting online, worldwide, to help make the world become a better place. The Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show is all about working with others where you never have to say you are sorry for them losing money, or saying sorry for a product that doesn't work, or saying you are sorry for a compensation plan that falls short, or a management team that lets you down. This show is all about opportunities that can make a difference in your world and those that are important to you. Let us help you with many of your financial and lifestyle strategies. You'll be able to hear the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Humongous AM and Humongous FM radio network and on all major platforms, such as Amazon's Music, Podcasts and Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and iHeartRadio, and many of your other favorite podcasts. Share this show with the people that are important to you and let us help you make a difference in your world. Now on to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show. Take it away, Peter.
Hello, everyone. Peter Mingils here. You are listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show with me. That's Peter Mingils, and we're here with Felix as well. Felix I've known for a long time, but we really never connected until just somewhat recently. And when we started speaking, I was so intrigued with what he had to say in his previous background. He knows a lot of the people that I know and a lot of the history that I know. And I just said, Felix, we got to let people know more about whatever you're working on. So we started. And we said, let's do the radio show. And he said, I want a theme of never have to say sorry again. And we're going to kind of cover a little bit of that. But I said, Felix, people need to hear your voice on a regular basis, and they really need to know a lot of the things that you know. And combined with some of the things that we can help you with, we could really make the world a better place. That's what the whole thing is all about. Not only having to say you're sorry again, but making the world a better place with no losers in the equation. And I thoroughly enjoy working with Felix. Everything that we do kind of builds upon everything else that he's been working on. I'm thoroughly happy to be excited and working with this group. What a great bunch of people. And for those people that are listening in, however you found yourself here, you definitely want to check out what they're working on. And as a result of our first couple of radio shows, we said, you know what, we're going to put up a radio show station specifically for this, so it's easy for you to find. You'll always be able to find it on Building Fortunes Radio, and we rebroadcast it to Amazon and Apple's podcast and Spotify and all the big ones and small ones and iHeartRadio and all the little ones too, and all the different websites that we have, MLM News, DirectSelling.news, all over the place. But we also designated a specific domain name, W3MRadio.com. Just makes sense. And this is where we put some of the songs, and we post these radio shows, so you can direct people right there. And Felix, I'm always happy to be here talking to you, and especially on the radio show, because I know we're making an impact on a lot of different people. So thanks for being here on your own radio show.
It's been a pleasure every week, and I got to tell you, our members are enjoying it. They share the link, and they get to hear some of our leaders. July 1st was 1 year, was our birthday for W3M, and everybody says, you've been in business for a year? No. July 1st, 2025 is when the four owners came together and said, can we create something to change the industry forever? Can we come up with something where we could break the mold? Because so many of us, we got a lot of experience. Over 100 years. Myself, 50. This is 50 years, 4 months, and like a couple of days that I've been in the industry. Back in 1977 when I got into Amway and became one of the fastest growing affiliates to qualify for their diamond level. In fact, 90% of Amway of Japan was all in my organization. And there were times that the Japanese volume literally surpassed the U.S. volume. So that was some exciting times. But a lot has happened in this industry, and I got to tell you, the Internet has literally made the world a neighborhood. And I'm very excited about the Internet because through the Internet, I've been able to do some serious things. Like I remember my first program, promoting it on the Internet, I ended up getting 45,000 people in 6 weeks. Then we came out with something like, get paid to watch YouTube-type videos. And, Peter, we put 1.6 million people in the program in less than 2 months. You couldn't do that without the Internet. But with the Internet, this industry has become the wild, wild west. And it seems like anybody could open up a company and overnight and make it look like they're the King Kong of the industry, only to find 6 months later you can't find them anywhere, and your time, your money invested, everything's gone. Now, I don't like to put down the industry because someone told me anyone can knock down a building. It takes a special talent to build a building. So I want to talk about some of the things that we are doing at W3M to break the mold. In fact, if you remember the old, I remember the first email I had, if you remember, it was AOL. And I forget how much we were paying, $10, $15, $20 a month. But it was the first experience. And then comes along Gmail with giving everything AOL was giving for free. And then, of course, I found out, well, yeah, they gave it for free, but there's some catches with that. And I've recently learned about that. But what I'm going to be talking about with W3M is an opportunity with no catches. In fact, what 90% of the companies charge for, W3M doesn't charge for it. We give you the best of the best website, the best of the best AI recruiting systems, and we just completed, we're not ready to expose it to our members yet, but if they went to our website and checked it out, and you could always come to joinfelix.com and attend one of our webinars where I go over all of this. It's hard to go over it in 15 minutes. But what we're doing is we're breaking the mold. Like, for example, somebody could come to our website and they could actually sample our product. We give them some of the product for free. They can go to our booking system and see apples to apples if you compare our prices with Hotels.com, Booking.com, Expedia. We literally knock it out of the park. Doing all this for free. Then we have even the free people can get the food discounts. Like in America, in the USA, not America, in the USA, we got 55,000 restaurants that are giving our team discounts. We got over 1 million hotels globally. And when it comes time to get committed, when it comes time to part with some money, if you want to, because we don't charge you for anything that we gave you for free, and you could keep having it for free, but when it comes time and you want to commit to start making some money, we ask you for one time out of pocket, $50. And that $50 creates we don't even want to call it a position. It creates a node, and that node literally can, with a little bit of effort, make $500, $2,500, $15,000. And we don't like to promote income, but it's there for the people that want to build a team and work it. Like, for example, this company does things that no other company does. Like, for example, the owners work on the same compensation plan all the members do. That's like, wow. I don't know if you were able to post that one link, and hopefully you'll be able to soon. There's a link that has 4 minutes of a song and 4 minutes of explaining the 8 incomes. And, I mean, most people, they can't explain their whole presentation in 8 minutes or less. And we entertain and we cover all 8 income streams. But you could qualify for all 8 income streams, all 8 of them, with a one-time $50 out of pocket. In fact, we've been teaching people that, we like retail customers. We love sales. Sales is where it's at. And we were teaching the team today, you realize if you built a team of just not a lot of people, maybe 100 people. It's very easy to build a team with 100 people. If you deal with the power of 3, you could do it in less than 2 months. I mean, we have some people, if you look at our leadership board, I saw somebody pass me up, and I had the top position, and they passed me up like I was standing still. They were in the company for less than 30 days, or right at 30 days. They made 72 personal sales to 85 people. And out of those 72 personal sales, about 20 of them upgraded to larger sales. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, you're talking less than a month. I've heard for years the average person in networking sponsors 2.5 people a year. I'm thinking, well, I've never met a 0.5 person, but we've broken all those records. Now, we give you the website for free. We give you literally a $100,000 AI system for free. The company just invested almost $250,000 on a special customized. Our 8 programmers worked on it for over 12 weeks, and they're giving that away for free. It's going to be a product. Well, if they go to the front page of our website, they'll be able to literally watch a 10-minute orientation on this new product that nobody else in the world has. I'm serious. No other network marketing company has it. And I got to tell you, when I saw what it was and what it can do, it takes any novice and turns them into a lean, mean recruiting machine. And when I say recruiting machine, I'm not talking just recruiting for opportunity seekers. I'm talking about recruiting customers. I mean, I remember back in the 70s, we had that 10 customer rule, but nobody had 10 customers. Over here at W3M, we have a system that can create literally for the average person 25, 50, 100 customers. And you have something on your site called the Howey test. And boy, that if every company got scrutinized with that Howey test, there'd be some challenges. Well, we found out that our legal department knew about the Howey test, and we made sure we crossed every T and dotted every I. But anyway, this new system that would turn a novice person into a lean, mean recruiting machine, I thought, well, we're going to sell this for a couple of $100 and maybe $20, $30 a month? No, we're going to give it away to the people for free. Oh, you mean the people who buy something? No, we're going to give it away to anybody that comes to our website, signs up for free, doesn't pay us a dime. We're going to give it to them because we want the message to get out. I've dabbled in the nutrition industry. I've mostly dealt in nutrition with Amway, and then Nu Skin was cosmetics, and then Nutrition for Life was always in the nutritional industry. Well, that's like a $200 billion to $300 billion market for networking. And guess what? People made a lot of money. But the travel industry, the hotel industry, Peter, that's $10.9 trillion. I mean, just 1% of the hotel industry is $40 billion. We're dealing in a swimming pool, an ocean of opportunity. And all we want to do is break the mold. In fact, I believe if there was a way, I don't know how to do it, but I believe if we could get 10 people exposed to what we are offering, we'd have 20 million people in the system because nobody would be able to keep their mouth closed about it. It's just that it takes time to get the message out. Believe it or not, the biggest challenge I think our affiliates have, our members have, is when they start talking about how much they can make or what they get and how we're breaking the mold. It's like people are tired, and it's like talking to a man or a woman about marriage after the 5th divorce. You know, they go, that's the hardest part, to climb over what the past has done to people. Because for every good deal, there's 1,000 deals out there that, well, they hurt people. You know, and that's what we came together a year ago on July 1st. The four of us came together. Can we find a program? Can we create a program where people don't have to risk $1 for other people to make $1? And there wasn't one in existence until W3M. And if you would have told me where we would be and all the things we were offering today at W3M, I would have said impossible. And yet, all somebody has to do is come visit, come to a webinar. You know, you'll find people like you've never found people in this industry. Everybody's putting the people first. And this is hard to do. Everybody's caring more about the people than the money. Now, we understand that people coming to us care more about the money than the products. They want to make sure they can make money. Well, we got senior citizens that just in the last 3 months, and I don't want to boast about how much they made, but they're way past 5 figures a month. And they're like in their 70s and 80s, and nobody's hard selling. Everybody's just sharing. It's a lot, Peter. It's a lot. But I'm just so excited that W3M has broken the mold. And I can't wait if somebody goes to W3M Radio, believe it or not, and just listens to some of the songs that people are creating about our company. The songs, I know you'll play a song at the end of this message, but I'm telling you, even our song, if we could get that song out and to the top 10 or the top 100 list, we'd have millions of satisfied, happy customers in our system. Time for a break, I guess.
Yep, sounds good. So you're listening to Felix. We're going to be talking about W3M a little bit, but we're going to just play our little commercial. We'll be right back.
You've been listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. Visit the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show page on the buildingfortunesradio.com website. Explore how the people hosting this show can help you with your financial and lifestyle strategies, so you'll never have to say you're sorry to anyone you share this with. Finally, you can make your world a better place and help others do the same. Now, back to our show. Take it away, Peter.
And we are back with Felix and myself, Peter Mingils. We're here talking about W3M. And for those people unrelated with W3M, plug in. Make sure you go back to the person that brought you here. And Felix has been doing these radio shows. He took the leadership role, of course, and he's been able to do this, and we've been sharing this all over the place. But you can start off for free. It's a great travel program. Most people travel during the course of the year, at least at some time, or at least in the course of a couple of years. And what you'll find is great savings. And he's got the restaurant program as well, working on some cool things. And the thing that I really like about this specific radio show that you're talking about is how the company is offering some tools that people could use to build their business. And the company has basically absorbed the cost of the development and the deployment of these tools. And that's really exceptional. Because in most times, and this is something I learned early on, Felix, when I was looking at MLM as a business model, and I went up to see Dr. Charles King over at the University of Illinois in Chicago. He taught a network certification course. And I said, Dr. Charles, I think I got this down. If you're going to be successful in MLM, you got to make money in the business and on the business. In the business means you got to make money by the commission on the sale of the products. On the business meaning you build tools and you sell those tools back to your downline because they need websites and they need to go to events and they need other things, and that's totally fair. Because if I'm at risk, if I'm the upline, and I'm at risk and I'm putting my money into development and deployment, I got to recoup my money some way or another, because I may not be paid on these people in my quote-unquote business. So you have to make money on the business. And what Felix just kind of discussed is how the W3M owners have paid for the investment of and deployment of the tools, and they're offering those for free. And I'm telling you, Felix, that's a big thing. So that's big. Whether people realize it or not, they don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds and probably thousands of hours have been offered for people to be able to take advantage of with you building their business for no charge. That's such a unique selling feature. I wanted to really underline it and put some exclamation points on it on the W3M Radio Show. So I'd like to have you comment on that if you want.
Well, I would love for people to go to W3MRadio.com, listen to the songs, listen to the past presentations, but get back to the person who invited you. Even if you spend a little bit of time not even registering, just look at the outside of the website and see what this company is offering. We're offering what no other company has ever offered. We're going places where no other company has ever gone, and that's another thing. As of just happened in the last 3 days. Our system, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like this. You push a button. Some people just like dark sites. Some people like light sites. There's the button on the top. You push a button, it changes the whole website to different colors, different brightness. But you check another button, and you can convert the whole website into 100 different languages. So it doesn't matter if you're in China, Japan, Mexico, Colombia, you want it in your language, it's a snap of just a press of a button, it's all in your language. We're even doing all the AI verbal information in different languages. I can't believe I had a struggle through Spanish in 9th grade. That's 60 years ago. But today I could do the whole presentation in fluent Spanish, fluent Chinese, fluent German, and I don't know one word of those languages. And yet we can do it through our website. We are so far ahead of any company out there right now currently. I'm not saying they're not going to catch up. But right now, there's no one in the industry, not even non-networking companies, offering what we're offering to help people, let people know about our company. This time next year, we believe with the AI equipment we have and with being able to turn the novice into lean, mean recruiting machines for the product and the opportunity, we believe we'll be over 1 million strong in less than a year. And that's a powerful statement to make, Peter. So back to you, buddy.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we're excited to be part of it as far as the promotional side of the W3MRadio.com. So make sure you go back to the person who referred you, because lines of sponsorship are sacred in this industry. So make sure you go back to the person that brought you in and get plugged into the webinars that Felix does every day, it seems like. And it's just been an incredible experience. And I really have enjoyed working with you, Felix, the people that we've had as guests, the other people I've met along the way. And I really love the theme of never having to say you're sorry again for a compensation plan that broke or a website that wasn't working or people that changed the deal or any or all of that sort of stuff. This is really a very refreshing way for people to be able to enjoy the products as a retail customer, enjoy the products as an affiliate and a distributor working with your company, sharing it with people all over the world. They've never had a chance that was this easy and at such a low cost. So even if you get started
free.
at $50, it's just incredible.
You can't get lower than free, right? So I just want people to remember joinfelix.com. That's not my site. That's not something where I get credit to. Joinfelix.com. will plug you in to a webinar. I do it at 11:11, 6 days a week. That's Eastern Time, 11:11. And then a couple of nights a week I do it at 9:09. But just remember, joinfelix.com, and that will give you all the information that you need to at least attend the webinar.
Perfect. And I know we're working on a whole bunch of other things with some charities relative to helping children. So I'll just share with you this for those people that might be listening in. The more you'll learn, the more you'll like about Felix and this W3M program. So you may not need to know everything right up front, but my commitment is the more you learn, the more you'll like it. So there won't be any surprises, no hidden gotchas, none of that sort of stuff. This has been a wonderful experience. I'm really thoroughly into it, helping as many times as we possibly can. And we're doing things behind the scenes to be able to make this a really lot more exposure. So a lot of people will be able to join in, because right now a lot of people don't know who W3M is. But we're going to make that world a better place with both the opportunity and some fun, cool music that Felix has put together. So we're going to do our exit, and then after the exit, hang tight. I'm going to find the song that is going to get stuck in your head. I love this song. This is like the first one he showed me. I love this one. We got more. We have a W3MRadio.com/music, where you'll be able to hear some of the other cool songs he's put together to be able to help you learn and earn. And Felix, I'll let you wrap it up.
Well, when you listen to those songs, every one of those songs has a message to it. And I'll tell you, there's not too many companies that even can live up to the messages on those songs. Enjoy them. I look forward to seeing you on one of the webinars. And that's it.
That's it. We're done.
Yep.
Wow. You've been listening to the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on Building Fortunes Radio and the Humongous Radio Network. If you want to listen to this again or tune into the other radio shows, you'll be able to hear the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show on the Humongous AM and Humongous FM radio network and on all major platforms, such as Amazon's Music Podcasts and Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and iHeartRadio, and on many of your favorite podcasts. Our distinguished Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show host Peter and I are glad you listened in. If you are interested in learning more, please get back to the person who referred you and visit the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show through the Never Have to Say Sorry Again radio show page on the BuildingFortunesRadio.com website. Let's explore how we can help you with your financial and lifestyle strategies so you will never have to say you're sorry again. Share this show with the people that are important to you. Thanks again for listening in, and now go make your world a better place.
And here we go. Here's one of those first special songs.
W3M is a perfect 10. W3M is a perfect 10. I've been down some long roads, built dreams town to town, seen big shot CEOs take good people down, heard 1,000 promises, watched the lights go dark, left saying I'm sorry with a broken heart. Sorry checks were late again, sorry plans all changed, sorry all your hard-earned money got washed away. After 50 years of chasing every up and down, I finally found a home that turned my life around. Now the curtains rise and slow, and the whole the journey begin. W3M is a perfect 10. The free membership opens the door. No pressure, no tricks, no nothing more. 1 million hotels around this earth. Vacation dreams finding all their worth. 55,000 places to eat. Savings hidden everyday people on the street. 46 country cities everywhere. Travel savings floating through the air. And every time somebody saves a dime, the child gets help somewhere down the line. That's the kind of thing this world needs now. Real people helping people somehow. I've seen hard times fade when a promise holds its ground. I've seen hope come alive when the right hands come around. So if you've been searching for a place to stand, come on, step right in. Take a look at this plan. W3M is a perfect 10. 2 ways to save, 8 ways to win. W3M is a perfect 10. From hotel rooms to restaurant signs, helping folks save money while they change their lives. 1 out of 4 million even knows the name tonight. But someday the whole wide world's gonna feel this flame. Yeah, the time is right. Let the journey begin. W3